What is up, YouTube? This is Dennis the Minister of Pain, and I am back with another Destiny 2 The Edge of Fate. Now, we learned a lot of stuff last time, and I gotta say, some of it wasn't very pretty, especially when it came to finding out how and why Ikora ended up becoming a guardian. And it was because of the Nine having a hand in basically her dying, and then her ghost would be able to find her. It's kind of sick what they did, and that they had like no right to do it. But without further ado, let's get back to the planet and progress forward with this. Should be interesting to find out what fully happens. I'm gonna guess we can probably get the singularity stopped, but still, like I said, a lot of this is messed up. I have no time for the Vex.
I thought most Vex malfunctioned when they were exposed to dark matter, but that new shielding incorporated it.
Most go haywire. They harness the energy of the Nine, but it's assimilation. Not like how the Guardian borrows it, or an emissary embodies it. The relationship between the Light and the Nine may speak to why Maya is here. Vex interact with the fourth dimension, but can't exist in it. The Nine can't create or use paracausality, but they are the rules that enable and regulate it. The Vex are intrigued by this.
As am I. Orin, trace the power the Vex are using back to its source. And then, Guardian, you destroy it.
I felt it when we dismantled that mind. The heartbeat barricaded behind time.
A time barricade? Let's look for another blocked path.
Right, Ghost.
The Nine don't dabble in coincidence, and everything here is lining up too well. If the Vex are stealing power, the Nine are at least allowing it.
I'd rather not think of the implications of that.
You've lived too long to carbonate in guesses. This time was planned, but not for the Vex. I remember that much.
Interesting. Let's progress forward.
You got me, 3. I'm paying attention now. I hate these even more. Focus, Ray. Here and now. You're entering the Vex exclusion zone, Guardian. Find how they're co-opting the Nine's power and put a stop to it.
Deep scans are picking up dark matter, And deep mantle drilling. This place looks like a quarry geared towards mining out the anomaly's power.
So they're using 3 on the other side to strengthen their shields? We can't remove all the dark matter, but we can neutralize the threat long enough to push deeper into the canyons. I want this refinery in flames, Guardian.
Consider it done, Ikora.
Orin, how does dark matter relate to the Nine? My understanding is it's non-reflective and has odd qualities, but is still natural.
The Nine are, in simple terms, made of dark matter. It tangles with enough mass, like they do.
So the Vex are tapping dark matter from the anomaly, and that matter is tangled with the Nine's power? That must be what the Vex are keeping contained. Some live wire that lets them tap into whatever the Nine were doing and reprogram it.
That is quite the theory, Ikora. And it would stand to reason why. Trying so hard. Just keep out. Oh boy. I really hate those flying rats.
You're carrying a lot of energy. Probably enough to shatter that conflux pylon. That should lower the barrier and let us out.
Oh boy. Well, here comes the boss fight, it looks like.
You are here. This is where they refine their power.
Wait, I'm picking up Elixni signatures. The House of Exile just ignited a glimmer drill.
One enemy force stealing the Nine's power is enough. Shut down their operation, then we deal with the Vex.
Ugh. Okay. You want a party? Let's party. Oh, those bloody rats with wings is what those Elixni are. So glad I know what the Raptors with wings first. Now then, as for the rest of you.
That's the last of the exiles. Now for the Vex. Guardian, you're looking for a series of conversion engines tied to conflux pylons.
Like I said, Guardian. Leave it in flames.
Oh, that explains it. Oh, I hope that just leaves me with just the Vex and not having to deal with the... Oh, thank heavens for that. No. Hide and go seek, huh? Hi there. Make certain. Very nice thing to know. Just merely defeating enemies will also power it.
That's the last converter. Refiner. Whatever. The Vex can't convert any more dark matter. Wait. Vex mine incoming!
The Overseer, who holds Hourglass Sands.
I bet they break just the same.
The Titan in me is blushing.
Oh, so she's a Titan. Nice. Of course. I know what must be done. Oh. Oh, no. I've sealed that one off. Probably the other one as well. But very careful. There we go. Same thing here. Oh, sorry about that. One second. Sorry about that. When someone calls, there is a phone down near me. There we are. That's what I must do. Let's blow that on you. Other heal. Oh, that was a close one. Oh,
Shielded. Our weapons won't work.
You'll need the Nine's power to punch through.
ridiculous. What? One of them. All right. Get one of these robot chickens down first. It'll be a big win. That's literally what down!
Why would the Vex need the 9 for shielding? I've seen a Minotaur phase through time to dodge an attack.
Against something paracausal, that phasing is a coin flip. The 4th dimension doesn't have that hindrance.
Knowing the 9 can subvert our agency is bad enough. But you're saying they can predict futures the Vex can't?
The Vex find a future that suits them. The 9 engineer one through. Intermediaries and pressure.
Surely they follow some rules.
Oh boy.
Ikora, I know what it feels like to have your autonomy brushed aside. That woman is dead, and Lodi worked hard to protect her memory. But in the eyes of the 9, you exist simultaneously. A constant.
Stop, Orin. These borders matter. I know who I am.
I understand, Ikora. Gall.
Maya's Vex co-opting 9 energy is a bad sign. Even if you don't think they're working together.
I remember her, but her transformation is a blind spot. What happened that turned her into the Conductor?
A fragment of paracausal power touched down on Nessus, and one of her simulations rose out of the Vex net and claimed it. Originally, she was looking for her wife, Chioma, but the Vex she co-opted began to change, to individualize.
She will not find her wife here, but she will find a being who knows.
Oh boy. It's gonna make things fun. The quarantine. Sorry, just need a drink. Let's proceed.
That's strange. Some of the radiolaria in the Vex down here is reading as being from, well, not our timeline. They're trying to wall off our path. We'll have to push through some familiar territory to reach the mind maintaining the dampening field.
If the Guardian dismantles it, we'll have enough Strangelet capsules to safely reach the Singularity.
And 3's on the other side with our message. One step closer to an answer. One last leap of faith. If Maya can already manipulate time, why all this friction?
Unlike the 9, they're bound by their dimension. Chronal flow applies to all. Time moves forward, never
Rolling
backward.
Storm.
I want answers too, Ikora. We're simultaneous.
Eddy Concurrent. I'll keep hold of it for now. And talk with my one friend later on that. Actually, looks like it might be something fairly good. This one. Subsistence. Yeah, defeating targets partially reloads the magazine. And Frenzy. I'm not certain on. Let's proceed forward, though. Well, that wasn't good. Okay.
Looks like we're about to hit resistance. Get ready.
Resistance. You have reached an end, little ghost. Seeking to avert a catastrophe after the fact.
Avert a catastrophe after. You are wrong, conductor.
You will wear yourself dull from battle before it ever cuts deep enough to draw blood. But you will try.
It's an ambush, Guardian. Take cover. They're trying to lock us in. Clear a path and let's look for a way to disable those barriers.
Let's take out that turret. Shioma Sunrush. Well, I at least killed them. That one. I just kind of wish I was playing on my Strat Titan.
I thought this message was for me, Guardian, not you.
The Nine keeps stringing us along. Do they always get the future they determine?
Time is chord notation, the known possible scale of everything. But if the tone is set, why scheme against fate? Still, the Nine try, don't they?
Chords have variance to a degree. Tiny alterations in a range.
You're catching on. The Titan in me misses helping people. The city might do me some good.
I'm glad to hear you consider it. You could help us retake Seoul. Start small. Maybe Chicago.
There has to be a thing somewhere that, unless I have to backtrack all the way after I find it.
Heavy Vex presence ahead. They're trading fire with an exile raiding party.
But thankfully, no giant minotaurs this time.
The Archon must be using us as a distraction to breach the Vex quarantine.
Too bad they crossed paths with you, Guardian.
Ooh. Looks like not for long, though.
Guardian, destroying that brig deactivated a nearby exile signal. I think they had sealed off one of these buildings.
I hate how that exile gets checked. Thank you, Area of Denial. Makes me wonder. Let's go grab that. And we'll find out where it leads. Yep, wrong way.
This... a door in waiting. A bridge across space.
No. There's remnants of Elixir technological signatures in the assimilated architecture here. The house must have been right on top of the anomaly before the Vex pushed them out.
The Archon's been trying to get back in ever since. It makes me think they'll make a push once we bring down the dampening field.
We'll need to be ready. But right now, we kill the noise. Kill the noise and hear our answers.
Strategist and binary orbit. Oh. Just like shooting fish in a barrel. Kinda thought so.
There's static. A hook? I haven't felt this since I was emissary. One of the 9 want to speak.
Quitter. Is that you, Buttercup? Release me from those filthy, fleshy hands.
No. My hand resigned a broken contract.
Orin, what's happening?
An unthinkable glimpse. An order. Drawing pinpoint aversion.
No, too cryptic, Quitter. You want to know how we saved you? Your big ball never tell you that. You are flimsy. For me to stay and burn a while, I'll need the one with the fetching fermions.
Ugh! Gunsmoke, stop! Speak to me, not through me. It's my will. Mine.
Quitting didn't take fully?
It did. It's me, I'm me. Those tethers I mentioned still stick to my skin.
Thank goodness for getting through that part. Gotta reach the signal. Unfortunately, I got a bad feeling once we hit the signal. Especially since...
If Maya really thought she was inevitable, she wouldn't be trying to stop us. Push through.
I can see myself. Okay, let's see. Right here. Tremors. I hate those kind of mechs. So, I'll leave them alone. Forward. thought you could take me down to that distance. You're sadly mistaken.
Everything's being scrambled by a Vex disruption signal. Follow the cabling and we should find the source.
And soon I know where they're at. Destroyed one already of the three. One left. It's more or less now just trying to find where this last one is. Where could it be?
This route will take us straight to the mine, creating the dampening field. Almost
Good.
there.
You never tire of learning the same lessons. Your response is not necessary. This is not a conversation. You're only meant to listen. How readily you obey fate. A leader without agency. A discarded puppet wrapped in her wires. And the weapon.
Ooh.
Guardian, the Nine flatter you and themselves.
I will drag the past to us if I must. That's her plan, isn't it? She knows the Nine can do things the Vex can't.
Precipitous moments. Her tone will change soon.
Yes, it will.
All right.
Crowding the corners of my cortex. Don't let them in. They'll burn through any non-emissary.
There it is, Guardian. That Vex mine has the capsule we need. I don't care what Maya says. We're on her doorstep and she feels it.
I've had enough of this wall in my brain. I'm looking forward to seeing it crumble. Did something wrong, I can always... Holy crap!
The mine's defenses are linked to a series of shielded confluxes. I bet we can take it out with this.
I did not expect that mine to hit like that. There it is. Of course.
That's it, Guardian. Bring them down.
Oh! Flippin' harpies.
Nine crowding the corners of my cortex. Don't let them in. They'll burn through any non-emissary.
There it is, Guardian. That Vex mine has the capsule we need. I don't care what Maya says. We're on her doorstep and she feels it.
I've had enough of this wall in my brain. I'm looking forward to seeing it crumble.
The mine's defenses are linked to a series of shielded confluxes. I bet we can take it out with this.
Oh, the torch hammer of that thing. Before I call it good on my stream, I need to get this last boss beaten.
IL-9 crowding the corners of my cortex. Don't let them in. They'll burn through any non-emissary.
There it is, Guardian. That Vex mine has the capsule we need. I don't care what Maya says. We're on her doorstep and she feels it.
I've had enough of this wall in my brain. I'm looking forward to seeing it crumble.
The mine's defenses are linked to a series of shielded confluxes. I bet we can take it out with this.
I hate how the other one can turn around and hit me with its thing.
IL-9 crowding the corners of my cortex. Don't let them in. They'll burn through any non-emissary.
There it is, Guardian. That Vex mine has the capsule we need. I don't care what Maya says. We're on her doorstep and she feels it.
I've had enough of this wall in my brain. I'm looking forward to seeing it crumble.
The mine's defenses are linked to a series of shielded confluxes. I bet we can take it out with this.
Okay, I think I have one more attempt at this in me. It's not fully complete yet. I could have used it for other stuff, but oh well. Actually, depending on how this plays out, I might be able to conceivably give it a try. Because I don't quite have the weapon that I want for it yet, but with the way things are at this current time, it's worth at least a shot. That might be a good one. There we go. Like I said before, sorry about that.
I feel 9 crowding the corners of my cortex. Don't let them in. They'll burn through any non-emissary.
There it is, Guardian. That Vex mine has the capsule we need. I don't care what Maya says. We're on her doorstep and she feels it.
I've had enough of this wall in my brain. I'm looking forward to seeing it crumble.
The mine's defenses are linked to a series of shielded complexes. I bet we can take it out with this.
Strangely enough, I actually kind of like how this is playing out. You know what? Take this! Did I just... I did do it! Like I thought. This build is actually working really nicely. Down, boy. Best idea I ever had. Wish I had thought to try it sooner. Take you down. That's 7 stacks the master. Oh, I got close there. Drop down into the corridors. Of course. Let's watch bacon dries.
That's it, Guardian. Bring them down.
With pleasure. There it is. That's already good. Okay. I actually like this thing. Gotta be careful. Time to end this. I ended it. Booyah!
That should be the final Strangelet capsule. We did it. The quarantine field is failing.
I think they're just glitched. I think I found a really good substitute.
We just detected a shockwave from the Singularity.
My connection is still tethered. Ikora, I'm letting 9 in. Talk to me to talk to them.
We have questions.
Commander, answers later. Bask. Perihelion around my maypole. But I do have a message for the weapon to be. Guardian, we knew salt water would evaporate. Missiles aping at solar flares would collide. Humanity was destined to burn. Free and I, well, we looked at the Valley of Unknown Space. We saw our nature would nurture the conditions for uppercase light. Your resurrection was enabled by our hand for this purpose. Your body will be the foundation for a peace unset. For this you were positioned, set into orbit. This and 3's message to come. Always loved warming your armor, Sunshine.
The well is dry. I have no more answers. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good, Orin.
Wait, so the 9 are saying they planned for me to raise the Guardian?
We are not pawns. We determine our choices, not them. Let's get to the Altar of Relativity and get answers from 3 ourselves.
I think I might actually call the Altar of Relativity the last thing I will do. All I gotta say is, dang, I love this build. And that actually kind of set it off once I equipped that weapon. Warren? What's up?
My will is my own. It's as frightening as it is freeing. Don't misunderstand me. I didn't choose to be a Lightbearer. I did choose to be an emissary. And I chose to leave. I don't miss either life. I choose to bear truth. To share fragments I've stowed away from beyond the borders of known space. The knowledge I keep will save others. But first, there is a piece of myself that I left buried to grow in old soil. My ghost, Gaul. We planted violet petals from the Golden Age. My hands, their shell. After we leave here, that's where I'll go. One brief respite until fate calls us back to right the impossible.
Everyone, we have the last Strangelet capsule. Guardian, we need to take this to the Altar of Relativity and get that door open.
This is it. I'm finally gonna learn why I'm here. Big moment. For all of you too, I'm sure.
Yeah. Round of congrats to everyone. But we're not out of the doghouse yet.
Drifter's right. I'm sure the Archon will be on the move soon now that the quarantine is down. And when he does...
Quiet. Yes, you have reached your goal and torn down my collective's quarantine.
Maya Sundaresh.
This is marginally impressive, but not beyond expectations. You are free to enter and play out your adventure. As I have said, I concluded my business there long ago. All that is left is to see if the Guardians really do make their own fate. Or if you will let the Nine puppeteer your power to their whims. Remember that it is they who manipulated you. They who spent your lives so recklessly to save themselves. They who see you as something less. All I am doing is all I have ever done. Improving a broken system. You may remain shielded. Or be drawn into a losing battle. Goodbye, Guardian.
Guardian, drop everything you're doing. The reactor for the Academy is experiencing criticality. If we don't hold Meltdown, it'll bury not just the Ionians, but trigger the Singularity's expansion. It's all at risk. Guardian, lead us in.
I'm actually going to have to end my video there for today. But man, what a lot happened there. Especially finding out that we now are going to have to stop more of it. Which it looks like I'm on step 25 of the 31. As I said before, hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget about liking and subscribing, and don't forget about that bell notification so that way you're notified whenever I upload a new video. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, little demons.